trying to find the words. Been through all the nouns and verbs. I just wanna say how much you mean to me. But as smart as I wanna sound, it's best said simply that you bring me joy.
So today I'm checking out the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. It's located near Cleveland, Ohio. It's kind of another sprawling park that has sections of it that are accessible by car. I guess one of the claims to fame here is that it runs along the Erie Canal, an important route for moving materials and commerce from Lake Erie into the Ohio River. So we're going to check it out. It's kind of a cloudy, dreary day, but hoping the rain holds off. This is the Boston Mill Visitor Center straight ahead. It's located right by the railroad tracks. It probably was an old train station or train-related buildings. This is the Brandywine Falls. About 60 feet tall. Impressive amount of water. This is the view from the top of the falls. This is called the Ledges Trail. I think it goes along the top of the gorge. Pretty busy today. It's Sunday. Great to see families out hiking.
Howdy.
Hi there.
Good afternoon.
Hi. So this is what remains of lock number 26 on the Erie Canal. You can see the slotted portion must have had the doors for the lock. And these walls, of course, would be the side walls for the lock, and up here is the same thing. These slotted portions here must have held the doors. According to the bulletin board over here, there were 46 locks that would lower the boats from the Ohio River down to Cleveland. And this is kind of the mid-1800s when this was really running in its heyday. You can see ahead the remains of the canal. Of course, it's all silted in now. And the same thing this way. Sort of marshy, but very interesting. And this trail that everyone's walking on was the towpath. These barges were towed with donkeys and horses to move them up and down the canal. So this is the path that they would use to have the animals pull the barges. This has worked out pretty well for a kind of a mixed purpose path, bikes and running, walking, etc. So this is Beaver Marsh. It's an area along the Erie Canal that previously was a salvage yard, and they cleaned up the salvage yard, took all the old auto parts and old wrecks out, and then beavers came in here and dammed up the edge of the marsh, providing this lake and marsh and great wetland habitat. You can see right there, looks to be like a beaver house. And since the water's flowing this way, that's where the damming must have taken place. So it's a really beautiful place, teeming with birds. You can hear the Canadian geese. It's turned out to be a really high quality wetland area. Looks like here's the beaver dam. See all the sticks piled up. The water's flowing through it, but it's holding back a good bit of water. You can see the canal up ahead on the left and the towpath on the right. This that I'm standing on is actually a Cleveland Metro Park portion, and the part ahead there is going into the national park. But It's just a tremendous recreational opportunity for folks that live around here. I guess when they developed the canal, they never thought that it would end up that way, but turns out it's a great path for, you can see the guy walking his dog. I've seen folks riding their bikes and folks hiking and bird watching and such. So just a great little, suburban style park, and a beautiful place just to unwind and enjoy nature. And here's a commercial development right on the towpath in the canal, called Thornburg Station, and it's got restaurants and shopping, and you can walk right up to it. This towpath just continues on, and I can see folks walking way up ahead. So just a really cool little use of a historical trail. So this is a lock that would help to lower the barges as they continue down the Erie Canal. You can see the wooden doors. This is called Bridal Veil Falls. Pretty little waterfall. If you look, you can see thin layers of rock. Kind of a unique situation. Looks like it might be slate. There's a little feeder creek that dumps in right there. Yeah, after looking closer, it might be shale. It's got a darker color. It's a really beautiful spot. So this is going to wrap up my trip to the Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Took a little side trail to a park in Cuyahoga Falls, which is near the park, and saw the dam and saw the history of how they're going to remove the dam to try to restore the flow of the river. But the trip itself was good. I got a chance to see a good bit of the park in 2 days. It's probably a trip that should be 3 days long. And then add on to that any recreational opportunities that you want to take advantage of. But the park is beautiful. It was a lot more beautiful than I was anticipating. A lot of great hiking trails, nothing really long or difficult, but really good family type hiking trails. Lots of picnic opportunities, probably more picnic opportunities than I've ever seen in a park. And just tons of recreational opportunities associated with the towpath along the Erie Canal, and also just the way this national park kind of interconnects with some of the Cleveland metro parks. So really a great job of planning and execution on doing that. The park also includes a lot of history with its association with the Erie Canal, which is always something that's attractive to me. I love to see history and things. So yeah, it's got a little bit of everything. Great biking opportunities, both mountain biking, road biking, hiking, running. I guess there's the opportunities for kayaking and canoeing on the river, although I didn't see anybody doing that. But they're trying hard to restore the water quality here and also improve the flow and kind of bring the river back to its original characteristics. So really enjoyed this trip. I'd really highly recommend it if you're in the Cleveland area. It's very close to Cleveland, kind of in between Cleveland and Akron. So easy to get to, probably 30 minutes to Cleveland, I think, maybe a little longer depending on where you're at, but definitely worth the trip out. Just a well done park all the way around. So we'll wrap this one up. Thank you for watching. If you would please hit subscribe and like, it really does help me, and we'll catch you on the next one.